If it weren't for the gravitational force on Earth, we would float instead of walk. It's what binds us and mostly everything around us to the Earth. But in some places on Earth, a strange phenomenon is at work, and the gravitational force becomes zero. From the waterfall that's flow defies logic to the mystery anomaly in a forest outside of Santa Cruz, California. If you're into fascinating discoveries and incredible stories, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of this amazing journey. Here are some places on Earth where gravity doesn't seem to work. Number 1. Upside Down Waterfall. On the outer cliff of Oahu, Hawaii, you will find a truly stunning sight, a real tourist attraction, but not for the reason you may think. The Waipuhiu Falls are not falls, as their name suggests. In fact, they don't appear to fall anywhere. Instead, their waters spray high into the sky, giving them the nickname of Upside Down Waterfall. They are observed from a distance to ensure the water is not completely washed away and only appear during the rainy season. The reason for this abnormality has more to do with the 100-foot cliff that it sits upon rather than any types of magic. As the water falls to the sea below, strong winds push the water back upwards. It then sprays toward the land above, essentially making the falls appear as if they're traveling backwards instead of forwards. And if this sight alone isn't enough to knock your socks off, the waterfall also shields a hidden cave that sits in the middle of the cliff. It would make the perfect hiding place if you never want to be found. If you think you might like to visit this extraordinary landmark, we suggest you plan ahead. The journey starts with a steep, slippery slope and winds through the forest. The track is marked with colored ribbons and chalk to aid in a safe return. But be careful. It is a hazardous trip for child or animal, and make sure to pack your towel. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now. Thank you so much. Number 2. Santa Cruz's mystery spot. Santa Cruz is well known for its moderate climate, natural environment, coastlines, and redwood forests. However, hidden amongst the land is the mystery spot of Gravity Hill. This spot is said to defy gravity due to its slightly tilted nature. Located within the redwood forests of Santa Cruz, California, this mysterious spot has captured the hearts and minds of tourists the whole world over. It has been open for visitors since 1940. Gravity Hill is a destination like no other. It warps visitors' perception of the height and orientation of many objects in the area. Buildings appear slanted, the water seems to run upwards, balls roll uphill, and people can even lean forward on a 45-degree angle without falling flat on their face. You may be scratching your head as to how all this works. Well, although the mystery behind the Gravity Hill has been speculated upon for years, no answer has been found. Some believe a spacecraft was secretly buried beneath the earth, causing an electronic force to move through the ground. Others believe it is carbon dioxide permeating from the earth. Who knows? Perhaps you have your own theory. Number 3. Magnetic Hill in Canada. As the terrain rises and falls, an optical illusion is created. An illusion that makes the spectator wonders where they stand and what is going on. This is exactly how you would feel if you visited Magnetic Hill, located at the northwestern edge of Moncton, Canada. The hill creates quite the surprise for guests with its unusual surroundings. Many people who have traveled along the roads and through the hills have discovered a strange phenomenon. Now we all know that when a car is set at the top of a hill, it naturally runs downwards due to gravity. But at magnetic hill, things run a little differently. In fact, it might sound crazy, but cars can actually travel upwards from the bottom of the hill with no acceleration. This strange irregularity is said to occur in just one spot, baffling people for over 80 years. Video proof shows drivers turning their cars off at the bottom of the hill, releasing the brake and slowly rolling backwards uphill. Can you imagine? This can be explained through the misinterpretation of the hills when we cannot see the horizon line. These hills appear to be an incline, but are actually a part of a larger downhill decline. This is just crazy and must be seen to be believed. Think that was weird? The next fact is gonna blow your mind. Number 4. Mount Arget, Armenia. If you have plans to travel the world, you may want to make a stop near the border of Turkey and Armenia. Here you will lay witness to an anti-gravity phenomenon. Cars appear to go uphill by themselves, and the streams that should flow downhill don't. It's a crazy sight to see. In fact, you may want to pinch yourself to make sure you aren't dreaming. Mount Arget is the exact location that you will experience this abnormality. An extinct volcano, Arget is now the highest mountain in Armenia. The fact that it's an extinct volcano has people suggesting that this is the reason why these bizarre events occur. However, the scientific reason behind this is the fact that the horizon line cannot be seen between the rises and falls of the surrounding landscape, giving the misinterpretation of level ground. To take in the true beauty of this area, there is a hiking trail around the mountain. This trail is said to take up to 8 hours, so it may pay to pack a pair of comfortable shoes. If you are enjoying this video and want to help us out, please give this a like and comments for the algorithm, because it will really help the channel out a lot. Thank you so much. Number 5. Hoover Dam. Surely you've all heard of the Hoover Dam. If you haven't, we don't know where you've been hiding. The Hoover Dam, located in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River in the United States, is noted for being a concrete arch gravity dam. Like its name suggests, the dam creates a vacuum with many people traveling to it to try and pour water off the side. What happens to that water, however, is what leaves them in complete amazement. Although it's poured downwards out of their bottles and over the side, then ends up spraying back up towards them. The cause of this is simple. It all comes down to the shape of the dam and the wind. It is effectively like throwing a ball at the brick wall. The wind hits the side of the dam and needs somewhere to go. The shape of the dam propels the wind upwards, creating an updraft. This ultimately catches the poured out of water, pushing it upwards towards the sky. The wind catches the water because it's light, so don't throw anything else over or you might be disappointed. Number 6. The Oregon Vortex. The Oregon Vortex is a must-see roadside attraction. Located in Gold Hill, Oregon, USA, this area defies gravity and also has a bone-chilling backstory of what more could anyone want. Built on what is believed to be ancient Native American forbidden land, this area is prone to paranormal events dating back centuries. The attraction consists of many interesting effects and optical illusions and is one of the oldest in the area. People are drawn from near and far to see the place where bubble levels, tape measures, yardsticks, uphill ball rolling, and plumb lines are used to demonstrate its anti-gravity properties. The paranormal effect creates a 165-foot magnet radius, which is said to be the cause of the bending light, altering of masses, in gravity defiance. This is a must-see for the adventurers to the list. Don't you agree? Think that was weird? The next place is gonna blow your mind. If you wanna help us out, please give this a like and comments for the algorithm, cause it will really help the channel out a lot. Thank you so much. Number 7. The mysterious road in South Korea. A fascinating place. So fascinating it can often leave you speechless. This mystery in Jeju, South Korea is one that'll have you guessing well after you have visited. An optical illusion in the form of the mysterious road that defies gravity lies on Gravity Hill. The road is on a slight downward incline, but actually looks like it slopes uphill. It really is quite the unusual side. In fact, it makes you wanna blink to check if what you're seeing is real. This is caused by the illusion that the surrounding land and layout is flat. The Gravity Hill area can make it seem like a car is left out of gear and with no foot on, the escalator can move uphill by itself. This area can also make water appear like it's flowing upwards. People who have experienced the mysterious road can't believe their eyes when their cars look to be traveling uphill by themselves. The mysterious road runs for about 100 meters and has a clearly marked starting and end point. If you're visiting this area, you better like crowds, because there are literally thousands of tourists flooding to witness this phenomenon each year. So, which of these was your favorite place? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much. Number 8. Golden Rock, Myanmar. For many centuries, the Golden Rock has been defying the laws of gravity. Located in Mon State, Myanmar, the Kyaktube Gado or Golden Rock is a 611-ton giant. It is huge, measuring 5 meters high and with a circumference of 50 feet. It sits within a world-renowned Buddhist pilgrimage site that houses a small pagoda which is built on top of the granite boulder. These attractions each become a thing of beauty when the sun reflects off their surfaces, creating a golden gleam. The boulder is precariously perched up high on the side of Mount Kyaktube and is said to be held by just one strand of the Buddha's hair. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen, but it certainly adds to the rock of hill. At first glance, it looks like the boulder's floating in the air, and perhaps even on the verge of rolling down the cliff. The rock hangs off the cliffside by at least half its actual size, sitting above a vertical drop over the deep valley below. Travelers come to see the rock from all over the world. Most believe that a mere glimpse will be blessing enough, and they lay gifts and food as an offering to the gods. This golden beauty is well worth a look. Number 9. Stone of the Vasco, Argentina. In a boulder in gravity, gravity is the clear winner. The Vasco stone, as it was named, sat quite nicely upon the face of a massive rock formation before gravity pushed it over the edge, but before it fell, it spent thousands of years perched up on the hill, defying gravity. Could you imagine being taunted for that many years? Poor gravity. I bet it was pleased when the boulder finally fell. The fallen 300-ton boulder, which split into several pieces on impact, was replaced by a 9-ton plastic replica that is fixed to the rock formation around it. The stone of the Bosco has many legends and stories surrounding it. Many believing that when people began to settle in the area, a king's favorite son was responsible. He not only brought them to the area, he also taught them cattle breeding and farming. When he left, he promised the people he would return, leaving the huge stone on the top of the mountain as a reminder. He is also said to have put a spell on it to ensure it didn't fall into the abyss below. Scientists have a more plausible explanation. They believe the stone appeared to defy gravity due to small stones, halting its movement and keeping it stable for all those years. Whatever the reason for its gravity-defying properties and its subsequent fall from grace, we're glad we weren't there to witness it fall. Could you imagine the noise? Not to mention the trembling of the earth below. That would have been some earthquake. If you're enjoying this video and want to help us out, please give this a like and comment for the algorithm. Thanks a lot. Number 10. Peanut Street. On Peanut Street, it may just get stolen by an invisible force. Yeah, that's right. Peanut Street has an invisible thief. Cars that stop on this anti-gravity street seem to slowly roll uphill, gaining speed as they flee the scene. So you best put your brakes on, or you might fall foul of the law. Many explanations have been tossed around for these strange happenings, from the obvious theft theory to the hill being haunted. There's also a suggestion that there might be a huge deposit of iron beneath the street, which draws vehicles uphill with its magnetic pull. However, in reality, this is all just an optical illusion, as the street appears to have a steep incline, but there is in fact an unnoticeable dip in the road. Peanut Street is in Brazil, and it's a street that creates a lot of attention. Puzzle drivers and pedestrians often gather to try and figure out the case of this magic and mysterious street. Spook Hill is the name given to a gravity hill located in Lake Wales, Florida. The name alone has me intrigued as to what it's all about. What about you? An optical illusion on this piece of road has cars appearing to roll uphill instead of down, essentially defying gravity. This attraction sits adjacent to Spook Hill Elementary School, which, as its name suggests, acknowledges the mystery within the area. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, this hill has become quite famous. In fact, it's even appeared on the front of Wall Street Journal and CBS Morning News. Now, that's famous. People travel from throughout the world to come and feel exactly what it's like to exist in this magical area. This spurs folklore curiosity and storytelling, which makes the area even more popular. Spook Hill is one of the oldest known gravity hills in the country, and the only one known in the state of Florida, giving it its historic reputation. Storytellers say that this unique area was founded by a Native American tribe who were harassed by a giant alligator. They sent their strongest warrior chief to fend off the beast, and the battle ended with the death of the chief, who was buried on the north side of the hill. The eerie nature and strange occurrences surrounding the place have led people to believe it's the chief spirit haunting them. How spooky. If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. We love hearing your thoughts and feedback. Number 12. Electric ray. After finding the pretty little village of Donor surrounded by ruined castles and heading south for just over a mile, you will come across a road that seems to descend for a quarter mile. It's known locally as crave and is commonly known across the world as electric ray. The term electric dates back to a time when the phenomena was said to be caused by electric or magnetic attraction within the brain located in Ayrshire, Scotland. Crave is an anti-gravity stretch of road that mysteriously appears to draw freewheeling cars uphill, while there's slight slope upwards. The configuration of the land is where the illusion occurs. When standing on either side of the road, the slope seems to go the other way. This creates the illusion that a stationary car sitting on the road with its brakes off is moving slowly uphill. You'd definitely save petrol living in a place like this. Just turn your car off and let the road lead the way. The Cosmos Mystery Area. The area known as the Cosmos is like a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's a place where the laws of physics have been disregarded and nature has gone completely berserk. The Cosmos Mystery Area, located in Rapid City, South Dakota, is one of the strongest locations in the entire Black Hills area. It makes people question where they stand and the lack of gravitational force. This topsy-turvy funhouse creates a world where excitement, mystery, and science combine. It contains many different areas that truly mess with one's mind through dozens of mystery area magnetic hills and gravity vortexes. This funhouse tests and tricks your brain to question if gravity truly exists. Not knowing what way is up or what way is down, this trickery has been perceived as paranormal force, but it's exactly just your brain making a simple mistake. The cabin is built on a 20 degrees tilt, not noticeable until you're standing amongst the chaos wondering what is going on. Before we move on to the next one, please don't forget to use all the ones at your disposal down there, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all that. Thank you so much. Number 14. Mystery Spot, Ignis, Michigan. In the early 1950s, while some surveyors were exploring Michigan's Upper Peninsula, their equipment suddenly became faulty, giving out incorrect readings. After some analysis, they discovered that the gear would only fail within a specific 3,000 feet diameter of land. Here they discovered a mystery spot. In these areas, your brain tries to make sense of strange way that gravity works, or rather does not work within this space. Reported to have a physical effect on those who visit, with people feeling lightheaded and queasy. An optical illusion makes people look to be represented in a mysterious way. Objects and people appear to change both size and state. Tourism is high at this same mystery spot, as many have experienced optical contradictions and physical sensations. The cause of this remains unanswered, but this fact just adds to the allure, with people flocking from right across the globe to check out the phenomena for themselves. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us grow. Thank you so much. Hudson Bay Area, Canada. Gravity is gone. There are no apples falling from trees. People float throughout the air. Cars have no purpose. And we spend our days uncontrollably bumping into others. This would be a world I'm not quite sure I'd like to live in. In the mid-1960s, Canadian scientists discovered that part of their country were missing gravity altogether. Two theories were issued. The first being that it was a high concentration of convection currents within the affected areas, continental plates, therefore decreasing gravity. The other theory was that Hudson Bay, Canada, other surroundings area are part of an indentation in the earth caused by an ice sheet that covered the area over 2.5 million years ago. It's believed that gravity will not fully recover in this area until the indentation slowly fixes itself. This area also plays a large part in history, as it was heavily militarized during the Cold War, in which Soviet bombing raids occurred. Whatever the case, the anti-gravity zone does not require residents to nail their positions to the ground to stop them from floating away. This anomaly attracts tourists from throughout the world, as it really is a gravity-defying area that has the research of scientists confirming it. Hudson has fascinated supernatural specialists for years, with the distinctive shapes in the ground propose an extraterrestrial activity. The area is so fascinating that it would be worth a visit. Just be sure to keep both feet on the ground. If there's one thing we can almost always count on, it's gravity. This is what keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground. But imagine if it were to suddenly disappear without a trace. There are places in the world where this has happened, and others certainly seems to be the case. But is it just a trick? You might have to visit to find out. So, which of these was your favorite fact? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out our social medias. Thanks for your watching. Take care.